Hi, my name is Christian Perez, and today I'm going to be talking about the ban on plastic straws and bags and how it can affect the environment and anyone around the world. So, a ban of plastic straws can trace back to a few years ago, back in 2015, when they announced the ban of plastic straws and bags from stores and restaurants because of how everything is being dumped into the floor, into the sewers, and how it can go into the ocean and infect wildlife, mammals such as whales and sea turtles. Uh, so a ban of plastic straws can be risky for a lot of places because of how people have used plastic straws and bags for a very long time and they used it daily. And from a 2018 article from Business Insider, they said that corporate bans are also quickly gaining materials, and large companies such as Starbucks and American Airlines are now making a decision about banning straws uh, from their franchise and all over the stores they have in the United States. So, a plastic straws and bags that gets dumped, 9% of them gets recycled, and the rest of them just gets thrown into the streets and eventually gets into the sewers and goes into the ocean. And many of the mammals, such as whales, have died from it. Um, and it will be difficult, like I said, because it will be a huge problem on how people use them in cups, on straws, and how it can affect many of the restaurants here in the United States and all over the world. So it became debatable on wildlife problems, and most of them gets recycled. Plastic bags and straws get thrown into the trash can, and Starbucks again are dealing with this issue. But other franchises such as McDonald's and some locations have already banned straws, and they have already implemented a new rule that you have to ask for a straw instead of just picking one from the soda machine or anywhere else. So another article from the Environment California says that adult seabirds has small bits of plastic on their chicks, and some of them have starved to death because their stomach are filled with plastic. So many of the birds are dying from that, and it's becoming a huge problem for wildlife. And not only fast food or restaurants are dealing with this issue. A bunch of schools and other theme parks such as Disney and hotels are making a decision about banning straws. And pretty much an article from NBC said that the amount of plastic are spilling into the ocean is 8.8 million tons in a year. So that's a lot, and that's equivalent to 5 grocery bags full of plastic along every foot of coastline in 902 countries. So 102 countries, my bad, 102 countries. And they've been dealing with this for years and years now, and one article from DEC says that remembering that every time you use a reusable bag, you have to prevent litter and waste. And they said that you have to use reusable bags, because that will be a more effective way to go shopping. So that way you don't have to waste any bags, or you don't have to put them in the trash. You can just get a bag and then just use them for later. Or just buy a non plastic bag, and you use them whenever in stores. So almost 200 millions of plastic gets dumped to the ocean a year, which is a lot. And again, it can affect many people around the world that are getting food at a fast food restaurant, whether if you want soda or water. And you will expect a straw to come with it, but most people they don't drink it out of the cup. They just want to drink it out of a straw because it's more easier and more, useful. Vox, an article stated that with a straw ban is invoked, people are quick to point a finger that excuses of big businesses, the straw ban interference in our daily lives, and have analyzed regular people around that idea. So again, it's a huge problem, and people won't get over it, but probably as soon as they ban it, they will probably soon get over it. And in my conclusion, I think this is a new era for many of the restaurants, many of places, because of how it affects everyone and the wildlife, and it can become a huge problem. But yet again, it can help the environment more. A ban of plastic bags and straws or anything that's plastic related can, if you prevent that, then you can help save the environment by by not using him and not dumping him into sewers or anywhere in the streets or even trash cans, basically. So and it's been like that for a very long time, and it will take a while for businesses to take a ban on straws, and hopefully this will come to an end very soon, but I highly doubt. So hopefully that the ban will be here sooner or later. They said by 2021, but who knows. So that is it, and yeah, that's my conclusion on banning plastic straws and my opinions on it. Thank you.